By the way, the response and the feedback has been incredible. You guys are so awesome. Like, everyone has been just really nice and supportive, and they want to learn. Except one guy who told me I should leave it up to the people who are well qualified and trained. He doesn't think I'm qualified. So, of course, I had to correct some of his English because he couldn't even tell me that correctly. Anyway, so lesson number 2, when it goes live, when it's published, I don't want you to look at it and say, ABCs. I know my ABCs. Dĩ nhiên quý vị biết đọc. Quý vị biết, you already know you can read English. You don't need to learn your ABCs. However, you need to be able to pronounce each letter correctly because it's going to affect when you read and speak English. So there are a lot of letters that Vietnamese mispronounce all the time, whether they're in Vietnam or whether they're here. Me, Hiền. I am in Los Angeles. Okay, so khi mà nó live rồi đó, okay, quý vị đừng có thấy, ABC, mình biết ABC rồi, tại sao phải coi cái này? Trust me, you're probably pronouncing some letters wrong, and that's affecting the way you speak English. Okay? And by the way, so just so you guys know, like, I don't teach English. I've never made other videos teaching it. So I'm kind of just making these videos, and I hope that I'm making it in a way that's helpful. Bởi vậy, if you have any feedback, tell me, okay? After you see the video, just comment and let me know if you find it helpful, if you like it. Hoặc là nếu mà quý vị có, you have a suggestion, hoặc là quý vị thấy cái chữ này hơi khó, hoặc là mình cần, help here, there, whatever. So just tell me in comments and let me know, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and I'm going to check. It is now at 86%. Ủa, hồi nãy cũng là 80s. Okay, so it's still at 86%. I don't know why it's so slow. It's not that long of a video. So please, if you're really serious about wanting to learn how to pronounce English words a little better, then take a look at lesson 2 and actually go through it. Because I know that most people know their ABCs and can pronounce most of the letters well, but there are some letters that Vietnamese just pronounce wrong, and it affects the way they say the words. Okay, why is everyone so quiet in chat? Is it delayed? Wake up. Good morning, Vietnam and Australia. Where is everybody anyway? Where are you guys watching from? J, right? H, G. You know the hardest one? Which is the hardest letter? Huh? Lưu Hoàng, which is the hardest letter for Vietnamese to pronounce? Which one? GR is in Van Nuys. J. Wow, really? I don't think that's the hardest. Nhưng mà I know that a lot of Vietnamese have a problem with the letter J and the letter G and the letter H and the letter S. Right? So different people struggle with different words. Yes, L is very hard, but it's not the hardest. But L is very hard. Người Việt mình hay kêu là L. L. because they always drop the thing at the end, right? Hello, Long. So L is very hard. But it's a matter of habit. Okay, mình nói L, mình biết người ta hiểu là mình đang nói chữ L. Nên mình không có sửa, lâu ngày nó thành cái thói quen. Okay, so yes, pronunciation is very, very important. And so please don't look at the video and say, I already know my ABCs. Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay. Dũng nói là cứ bị quay hoài không? I don't know. Chị đang lắng nghe người đẹp nói đây. I can't see. Trời ơi, mình già rồi sao tự nhiên mấy cái chữ thấy nhỏ dễ sợ và rất thích giọng nói của Leyna. Em cảm ơn chị Trang. Chị Mai, Trang Mai. Sure. Mạng yếu Leyna ơi. Không, not over here. It's a good signal for everyone else. Như vậy là mạng của anh Dũng bị yếu đó. Tại vì Leyna không có dùng Wi-Fi. I'm hardwired. Oh, so I got my hair done yesterday. Có ai nhìn vô có thấy, có biết không? Chắc không ha. I'm going to take this off so I can show you. Okay, so I had him redo the color for me and cut it for me. And in the sun, you can see I got some highlights. Yeah. Well. Mình show cái đầu tóc tự nhiên máy nó mờ luôn. Okay. Could you please show me how to pronounce word, ward, war, wall? Here's another thing. So I'm going to do a video. Okay, so Yang says it's not that we can't pronounce the letters S, T, R, or L, but we also have, of course, that actually is called intonation, what you're talking about with accents. But when people mispronounce the letter, and they do all the time, there's no way you can correctly pronounce a word that is made up of letters that you're mispronouncing, right? So when people don't make the L sound of L, if you're going to say L, I'm going to say nice L. But if you're not going to say L, then you're not going to be able to correctly pronounce words that have an L. Or, for instance, S. Hello, Linda from Toronto. Rất là nhiều người không có nói chữ S. Họ nói là chữ S hoặc là chữ S. So when they try, an SH sound comes out, like sung, sướng, S. But it's S. S as in soy. That's an S sound. Soy. S. So don't get lazy. Say it. Everybody say it. It's S. You have to pay attention to the sound at the end. Vietnamese love dropping that off because in our language, it's the beginning sound is the stronger sound. Okay. You like the hair color? CP Productions. Thank you. You really can't see it right now because I'm in the light is like out in the sun. You can see it more. Schedule. Viết một đường, đọc một não. Nhưng mà tiếng Anh nó có nhiều trường hợp như vậy. Cái đó là chị là trí nhớ thôi. There's no there are rules, and then there are exceptions to the rules. And the only way you're going to know about those is if you learn it and you remember it. It's the only way. And guess what? There are a lot of exceptions to the rules that even like people born in America don't remember or don't know. So, yes. Okay. Sorry để nhiều lúc mình đang nói nhìn xuống thấy comment xong I wanted to say hi to people and I get lost all the time. So word. Oh, so I'm going to do a video on, I believe it's like 4 sounds that make up more of an American accent. And one of those things is what you're talking about, like the word. It's that sound. It's difficult if you can't say an R at the end of a word. Word. Okay? I think they call it like a colorful R. R is the hardest letter for Vietnamese to pronounce, because we don't have it in our language at the end or in the middle, because of course we're monosyllabic. Vietnamese is a monosyllabic language, so every word is one syllable, and so there's no R at the end. It's only in the beginning, so it's very hard. So yes, it is. It's Yang. I have to disagree, because I hear Vietnamese mispronouncing these letters all the time. And dấu sắc, dấu ngã is different from English, but that is not what you're talking about. There is called intonation, and that'll have to be another video. People can still understand you, and you can get by fine with the wrong intonation. So I think it's more important to focus on your pronunciation first and then get used to the intonation. Like, for instance, English, we very often put the stress on the first syllable. Like my name, in English, Leyna. The Ly is more Leyna. Nhưng mà người Việt Nam thì Leyna. Right? Leyna. And so when the Vietnamese pronounce English words, they use the same intonation as Vietnamese words. And you can tell that they're not, right? You don't very sound like a native speaker. Like it's table. Right? Table. La, la, la. That L at the end, you always drop it. Người Việt mình, table, table. Table, table, table. Okay? World. World. Do you know why that's a hard word? Because Vietnamese have problems pronouncing R. They have a hard time pronouncing L. And they always drop the back sound. So that D is important. And to put it all together is very difficult. And it becomes whoa. Right? When Vietnamese try to pronounce that word. Whoa. But you have to practice. It's the only way. Okay. Make flowers and coffee. I am from California. Hello, Julie. No star where? Không sao đâu. Small story. World. Hai chị, em nói chữ world bị còn trai correct hoài là sao? Oh, bị con trai correct hoài. Yeah. But, you know, some people will never get it. Nhất là nếu mà mình là người lớn. Okay, người lớn sẽ rất là khó. Rất là khó. So it's world. World. So look at my mouth. So you're starting like this. Jahanga. Okay? World. World. And when you're trying to get pronunciation right, you need to exaggerate it. Exaggerate tiếng Việt là sao hả? Là, you know, you gotta make it big. Okay? Stretch it out. Overemphasize until you can say it. Rồi khi mà mình nói được rồi đó, khi đó mình mới khi đó mình bắt đầu mình nuốt lời. You know what I mean? It's you can start shortening it, softening it up. But that's what we need to do. World. Okay? World. Chết trên đường. Rồi. You guys. Nói phát hả? No, well, nói phát exaggerate là khi mà mình kể câu chuyện, mình nói phát là khác, phải không? But exaggerate, like for instance, no one talks like this with their face. That's exaggeration, right? No one talks like that. Normally when we talk like this. Everybody actually talks very lazy. We don't want to put more work than we have to. Why should we? But when you're learning a foreign language, you have to phong đại. Here, I have to bring this out so that I can. Tại vì nhiều lúc đọc mà không có thấy được cái phóng đại. Nhìn vào không có thấy những mấy cái dấu. Okay. So I hope that you'll find the video useful and helpful. Nói rộng ra. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. English is the hardest language to learn. And guess what? Like everyone around the world, like Americans we're so closed. Everyone else learns English. And we just expect to be able to speak English wherever we go, which is kind of sad, actually. But think of all the different people from all the different countries who learn English. Let's not talk about pronunciation. Let's talk about they've learned another language, right? Without ever speaking to a native speaker. Smart. Well, now you're getting into grammar, GR. That's a whole different thing. I am very particular with grammar and spelling. I worked with people at CBS who don't get it right. So that's a whole different thing. Học tiếng Anh, học phát âm trước hay học nghe trước? Học phát âm trước hay học nghe trước? Ủa, mình phải nghe mình mới phát âm được chứ. That's why it's best, like if I tell you right now, who asked that? Musi? Có cái ở trên YouTube mình không biết tên ai, là có nhiều người họ use mấy cái nickname mình không có biết là tên gì. Like if I say to you, say the word English. I want you to say the word English. English. Okay? You got to hear me say it, and then you have to repeat me. It's called shadowing or mirroring. Okay, but shadowing là nghe Leyna nói rồi các bạn phải nói lại. Shadowing. Be my shadow. What is shadow? Bóng mình, whatever. Shadowing. Okay? Hello, Eddie. Lindsay, that's good. So, mấy người mà học để phát âm với học ngoại ngữ mà hay nhất là mấy người mà họ không có ngại, họ không có sợ. Họ nghe mình nói, họ nói theo. That's the best way. Just like my husband, right? Ít khi mà có ai mà ngồi nói chuyện được, nhưng về giống như khi mà về Việt Nam, and người ta nói là biểu hành nói chi đi, nói, and then he nghe gì là he cứ nói, he nói theo. They love it. And that's the only way you can learn how to pronounce anything is to try it. Nghe, nói, đọc, viết. Yeah, pretty much. Pronunciation or accent is that mother tongue. You have to come to U.S. under 8 years of age? Well, no, it's about surroundings too, because there are people who were born here in the United States who don't speak English like this. They still speak English with a Vietnamese accent because at home they speak it. When they go to school, they have a lot of Vietnamese friends. When they go to the store, they're speaking to people who are Vietnamese. All around them. It's what you hear. That makes a big difference. So I grew up in Minnesota. But I also have an ear for language. Marika, hello. Không nghe nói được học ngoại. Yeah. Bởi vậy rất là nhiều người có email chị nói là muốn học. Nên bây giờ chị đang like trying to set it up. So if you're interested, so email me so that I have your email and I can tell you when I have that set up. Okay, I'm going to go back over here and see if it's done yet. Oh, they're still checking it. But it's done. It's done uploading. They're still checking it. What else? Hello, Yang, Mr. Yang. And then here's another thing, and I apologize ahead of time. Mình nếu mà nói tiếng dĩ nhiên nếu mà nói tiếng Việt, mình biết là họ nhỏ tuổi hơn mình hay lớn tuổi hơn mình. We it's not like me and you in English. It doesn't matter how old anybody is. So I always feel so bad. Like I don't know if I should call you anh hoặc là chú hoặc là bác hoặc là em. So I apologize ahead of time to everybody. Yeah. Tại vì nhìn vô không có thể nào biết được. Hi Leyna, I have a problem pronouncing organization and strategy. See, this is where, like, if you were in a class with me in Zoom, I could hear you pronounce it and figure out what you have a problem with. Some people mispronounce this word as organization, like it's organization is the proper way to say it. Organization. Strategy. Let me tell you why it's strategy and not strategy in America. Now, if you were in England, you could say strategy. You could say a water bottle, a water bottle. Water. Can I have a cup of water? It's water. If the T is between two vowels, Vowels, tiếng Việt kêu là, I had to look it up, I didn't know. It's nguyên âm, phải không? Vowels. Nếu mà cái chữ T in between two vowels, you have to change the T sound to a D sound. Hello, Hui. English in England. Right. Or British. Like the British, I love. Okay, anyway. So nếu mà cái chữ T in between, giữa hai cái vowels, you have to change it from a T sound to a D sound. That's part of the American accent. So it's not water, it's water. Strategy, it's not strategy. Although when you speak it and you say it that way, you know, you sound like you're maybe from England. You sound kind of strategy. No, it's not strategy. It's strategy. Duh. It's not a T sound. It's a D sound for American English. And I know that in Asia, everything they teach, everything you seem to learn, it sounds like it's an English accent. Oh, yeah. Would you like some water? No, I don't want any water. I'd like some water. Hello, Kim. Mình học được rất nhiều. Cảm ơn Leyna. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so remember that. And I'm going to make a video for the different sounds that you have to change and make to have an American accent. And that R is one of them. And the T, changing it to a D sound. And there are rules for it that you'll be able to remember. And of course, there's always exceptions to the rule. But so that's one of them. Okay? Change the T to a D sound. So it's not strategy. It's strategy. 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 And then, of course, because of the intonation of English, it's strategy. Strategy. And then when you have words that are longer, okay, multisyllabic words, multiple syllables, you need to learn like where the accent marks are. Hello, Lan. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you. If you're old enough to have children, I can't tell by little photos. Strategy. Strategy. Organization. Organization. And it's not organization. I hear people say that all the time. I can't stand it, especially when they're native speakers. Okay. Another thing that is an American accent is the airy. A-R-Y. A-R-Y. In America, we pronounce that as airy. 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 Okay? Military. Now I can't think of another word that has it. But in England, they note so in there, military. So if you heard the BBC reading the news, it would be today, the military, that's the way they say it. But if you want an American accent, you need to actually read it all out. Military. 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 Yeah, the accent, military. Ordinary. Very good, thank you. Ordinary. Or when you like get conversational English, ordinary. right? Ordinary. What else? Okay, anyway, so I just wanted to come, difficult when listening to music. Any trick, Leyna? Difficult, I don't know what you're asking. I don't know what you're asking. Zaya Bob, a candle loses nothing by lighting up another. I completely agree. Completely agree. I once was talking about something like that. And it was trying to explain that when you love somebody and then, like your children, if you love one child and then you have another and you love that child, it doesn't take away from the love that you have for your first child. So thank you for that. That's very nice. Happy Mother's Day to Leyna, Phát. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. That's right. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. Mother. Okay, so that's another thing. The R sound is so important for American English. Right? Mother. 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 Look at that. Mother. Mother. It's not mother. Unless you're in the hood, then it's mother. Okay. But anyway, I digress. Mother. 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 Okay. It's like mom. A lot of different pronunciations that are very American sounding. Thu Smith. Thank you, Thu. And thank you for like being open to learning. Here's the thing, like I don't ever want to I don't correct strangers. I do it as a joke, like on Twitter. But I only want to correct people if they want me to. Like if you want to learn, I don't want to offend anybody. Like I understand you just fine. You can say your number is 266 and I know what you mean. Right? I know what you mean. 266-454. I know it's 266-454. But if you want help in trying to pronounce it a little better, I'm here to help you. Can you pronounce the word purposefully? Purposefully. A lot of English words, you know, just like in every other language, when you're good, you will start to kind of melt it all together, string your words in a sentence, of course. Itinerary. Itinerary. But that was one of them, purposefully. Right? I thought you wanted to hear like how it normally sounds, purposefully. Purpose. Purposefully. 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 Hockey puck. That was người Anh phát âm nặng nề hơn người Mỹ. No. Người Mỹ mới là phát âm nặng hơn. If you listen to it, it's very when I hear like an English accent, it's softer to me. It sounds light. Dandelion. Why is that one tricky? Dandelion? Tracy, how do you say it? I don't know how that would why that's tricky. Dandelion? Why do sometimes we pronounce I for AI and E for E. Well, that's called grammar and spelling. You know, and those things are, I mean, what can you do? You just have to learn it and remember it. It is all about memorization. Memorization. Try that one. Memorization. Memorization. Cô Leyna ở tiểu bang nào vậy? Ở Cali. Cô ở Cali. Sometimes it's lazy, and sometimes it's just that they didn't learn it correctly, or they've habitually mispronounced something. Dandelion. All right. Okay, I'm going to go back over here and see if the video is okay. I'm about to publish it right now. So again, if you look at it, you're going to be like, "What? I don't need to learn my ABCs." But you probably do. And it's not learning the ABCs, it's learning how to correctly pronounce each letter so that you're not getting lazy. And so, especially for Vietnamese, the letters that are always very difficult and always mispronounced, you know, the S. It's not dandelion, it's dandelion. L. And when you're learning, remember, exaggerate. Like, make your face move. Do it by yourself so that you don't look silly. No one's looking at you, right? What other... But the T sounds, the T and the D, that's really important. The R is super important. R. Open your mouth up. R. Okay. Organization. Nếu là từ thì phát âm. Okay. So let me know if you watch that video and any thoughts that you might have. And then here's the other word. The other thing is that even though you know, like for instance, the first letter of the alphabet. What is the first letter of the alphabet? Let me hear you say it. A lot of Vietnamese say "ai." "Ai." It's not "ai." Okay. So because of our language and the different accent marks that we have, a lot of people mispronounce that. A. And it's not A, không phải là A thôi, mà it's A. Okay, A. There's a Y, an E sound at the end. Don't drop it. Okay, but it's not A. It's A. One word that everyone, okay, what is the sentence besides how are you? The other sentence that everyone learns is what? Hello, my name is Leyna. A lot of Vietnamese say, my name. It's not nem, it's name. Okay, who is this person who like can't stop? Okay, dude, bye, you're gone. Okay, so it's name, not nem. Okay, my name is Leyna. Not my name. But no one corrected them, so they're used to saying it now. Stephen is Stephen, and sometimes it's Stefan. It depends on the person. Hi, Jane. Thank you, and happy Mother's Day to everyone else who's a mom. Justine Lee. Hello, Leyna. I've been watching your channel and as a news anchor. Your voice is always beyond incredible. Why, thank you. People sometimes ask me if it is possible to change their voice. It is possible to change the quality of your voice. So it is possible, right? So it's possible to change the quality of your voice. People get lazy. People don't move their mouth. People don't warm up. Yeah. What is this connect host thing? What this person, Scorpio, what are you talking about? And stop saying it. So, like, explain it, or I'm going to kick you off. Because why? I run a tight ship. Because I'm like the teacher in class, and if you're going to be the student that's going to, you're going to the principal's office. Golina, have you ever said the word ain't? Can you explain a bit about that word? I grew up in Little Saigon, heard lots of it. Well, it's a slang. It's not, it's not a real, although here's the thing with the English language. You say it enough, and eventually it becomes accepted. What is this connect host thing, you guys? I don't know what you're talking about. So ain't, they always say ain't a word, but it's slang and it's casual, right? I mean, you would never write it in anything. Don't ever write it unless it's just a casual message. It's never going to end up in a school paper. Shouldn't. Yeah, well, okay, look at this. This is what happens when you try to push my buttons. I push a button called hide user on this channel. And look, I can push it again. Watch this. Hide user on this channel. Saigon, chào chị Leyna. Hello, Saigon. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to text. Không phải là text. Text. That's another word. Text. T-E-X-T. How do you say that word? Text. Text. Pronounce all the letters. Text. Không phải là text. It's not text. Text. Can I ask a question? Cool kid, you can always ask a question. You don't have to ask if you can ask a question. People do it all the time. You can always ask a question. Now, if it's going to be like, normally when people say, can I ask a question on a chat? The question turns out to be ridiculous. Like that. And this isn't the channel for it. So guess what happens when that happens? Hide user on this channel. Ai, tối nay em sẽ xin cho anh Linh và Vũ giúp em nhé. What is he talking about? Well, didn't you just ask to ask a question? Exactly. Exactly, boredom. I pushed the button. Oops, I did it again. Is cursing allowed? Why the hell do you want to curse? Like, go on another channel if you want to curse. Like I'm teaching foreigners English. Why do you want to curse? Eternal pyro? Like if you feel a need to, get the hell out. Instinct? Okay, there is no instinct. When you're speaking, it may be a bad habit. If you're in a chat and you're with your fingers, it ain't instinct. Aight? Okay. Foreigners must learn cuss words. What is the stream about? We were talking about English. Actually, I had just gone on just to let people know that when they see lesson 2 published, and it's just published, not to underestimate or overestimate. Don't underestimate the video. Don't overestimate yourself. That learning how to correctly pronounce each letter in the alphabet will help you pronounce words when you start putting them together. Right, Kevin? Ja. Ai vào phá và spam block hết đi chị Leyna. Rồi, chị cũng không có rành mấy cái này, nhưng mà cái đó là chị làm được là làm à. This English that you're teaching me is getting better since I do not know how to pronounce some words. Oh, I'm very happy to hear that. Very happy to hear that. And so when I start doing more of these, because this is a new channel, by the way, and I find that there's one or a couple of people who always come on, and you're great and awesome. Maybe I'll just make you a moderator so that you can control when this thing gets, a little too whatever. So this is a learning channel for English. What languages do you teach? Well, right now I'm teaching English, but if you would like to learn a little Vietnamese, I bet I could teach that too. I actually have some Vietnamese friends who want to learn Vietnamese. Okay, so like this Zion dude who, seriously, people, so immature. By the way, the correct way to say it is balls. Balls. Do I speak Spanish? No. My son is learning it. I wish I would have learned it. Okie dokie. Can you teach me what? Kevin says, can you teach me? Can I teach you what? Is there a class for Italian? No, I can speak English in an Italian accent. I'm Indonesian, listening. Oh, John, I went to Indonesia. My husband and I had a nice private wedding ceremony on Komodo Island. And we loved it. We loved it over there. Hello, sweetie. Sweetie Hose. Marcus says, I look like the hottest angel from heavens. Says, okay, well, whatever. Oh, and I've got an Australian here. Are you a teacher? No, I am not. I am not a teacher. So therefore, I am, but I'm teaching pronunciation. Most of the people already know about the grammar. There may be some questions here and there. And I'm teaching pronunciation. So I worked in the media for like 26 years. CBS in Los Angeles. And even for being there, I'm very particular about grammar and spelling. spelling and pronunciation. It's just one of those things I find important. So I'm just helping my Vietnamese peeps learn a little English. You have a lot of trolls in your chat. I know this is the first time it's happened. That's the first time it's happened. So in the 3 or 4, it's a new channel, by the way. Hình như tôi nhớ không lầm, nhưng cũng không chắc lắm. Hãy chờ Leyna trả lời, hy vọng vậy. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Rồi bây giờ bắt đầu nói tùm lum tùm la. Tùm lum tùm la. Oh, I'm not, honey, I'm not upset. Because, oh, you have not seen upset. Okay. Oh, Young, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you. Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark. So, Mark, like normally, all of my channels, even on the other channel, and you know which one I'm talking about, people are really like, cool. Tonight, for some reason, I just got a bunch of wackos. Oh, it's Saturday, though. Maybe that's why. Yeah. Good night, Yang. Thank you so much. So you know what I'm going to do, Mark? If you're ever in this room again, hold on. I'm going to make you a moderator, okay, Mark? Because I know you and you're cool that way. Hi, Michael. Yes, I'm going to make you one too. Because, you know, it takes away from me talking to people when I have to go through and deal with these idiots. Okay, that's another English word. Idiots. Idiots. And that's an easy word to say. Idiots. Idiots. Chị Leyna có cách nào giúp gì nhớ từ vựng nhanh? Từ vựng là cái gì? Từ vựng là cái gì? Là có cách gì để nhớ những, like vocabulary? Is that what that is? To remember vocabulary? Cái đó là rất là nhiều người... you know how some people học giỏi, some people họ phải học dữ lắm, right? And some people just, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. I've never heard that before, vocabulary. Yeah, so some people, có trí nhớ is very good and some people don't. I don't know how else to remember it. I have a great memory. And maybe that's why, right? Maybe that's why I'm good with language, because I have a very good memory. All right, Mark, thank you, dear. All right, boredom. Cool, you guys. Cô em đang follow cô dạy tiếng Anh for em thích giọng cô phát âm quá. Emily, thank you. So anyway, I can't believe I've been on for an hour. I was just going to jump on while the video was uploading to let you know that lesson number 2 is about to come out. And please, in the comments after you watch it, let me know if you found it helpful. Now, I know that some people are more advanced than others, but everyone can practice on pronunciation, right? Just out loud. When I say it, you say it. Mình rất vui và cảm ơn. Thank you, Kim. That's awesome. I love that. I love it when people like to learn and want to learn, and they don't get offended. Mm-hmm. They don't get offended because I'm not like không bao giờ mà chị không bao giờ mà chê người nào nói tiếng Anh giỏi hay không. I don't. That's not me. I just, if you would like a little help, I'm here to help. That's it. But anyway, on my Facebook, có cái ông tên là Mike Nguyen, and he told me that I should leave it up to the professionals, the people who are, what did he say, qualified. And he kept on going back and forth, and I told him, I'm just teaching people with helping people with their pronunciation. And man, he continued. Nhưng mà he's the kind of person where he adds a little something funny, like he'll insult you, but he'll add a little smiley face or something. And I know I do that sometimes too. But he wouldn't stop. So, of course, he's always writing to me in English, and he makes like a bunch of grammatical mistakes. So what did I do? I corrected him. He didn't ask for it. We kind of asked for it, but I corrected him. Oh, Michael, you're awesome. Thank you. I wish my kids and I learned more Vietnamese. I've been married for 20 years, and I can only say a few sentences. Binary, are you Vietnamese at all? There are some Vietnamese who can't speak Vietnamese. I have many friends. Kevin, my social media is my first name and last name. You can find me on Twitter. I'm at Leyna Win TV. You can find me on Facebook. Pretty much if you just search the name, you'll find it. Okie dokie. Okay, it's already 8:15 in California. I have not had dinner. Black and Japanese, and your wife is Vietnamese. Oh, you got them all covered. You got them all covered. So paperclip, I did make another video, the first one, on 3 ways that I think, 3 ways that are really going to help you learn English. 3 things you can do, 3 ways to learn it. And then I just came out with lesson number 2. You're so pretty. Thank you. So that okay, I'm not going to correct people on there. Anyway, okay, you guys, I'm going to go and have a little dinner because I fed my dog. And then I came on here, and I can't believe it's been an hour already. Like, I have too much fun talking to you guys. Like, I really do. That's right. I do that too. Can you show me your house? Kevin, where are you from? Like where are you from? Here's the other thing, Mark and Michael and my other mods. Sometimes foreigners will say things and you're like, what the hell? But it's only because they're foreigners. So, and I always take that into consideration. Leyna, can you please teach me the word lime? Lime. It should be easy. Like the word lie, as in you're telling a lie, or me lie. Lie. That's the first part of it. And then you put the M at the end. Lime. Lime. Huh? No, I'm not an English teacher. I was a newscaster for nearly 30 years. So, okay. Oh, you're watching from Tokyo? Oh. O genki desu ka? Okay, you guys. See, you guys. I say I'm going to leave, and you keep asking me questions, and I keep staying. I'm bad. I'm just bad. Beyonce music. Thank you very much. Okay, you guys. So, did you guys push like yet? Did you guys push like yet? Wakarimasu. You're watching from Kuwait. Rất thích cách phát âm của Leyna. Thật thú vị. Thank you, Hà. Okay, I'm gonna get some chow. You have to let me go. You gotta let me go. Okay, guys. Okay, như vậy đi ha. Rồi, go and watch the video that I just published. It's lesson 2. Please go through it, then comment. Let me know if it helped you. And then I'll think of what I'm going to do for lesson 3. Okay. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.